Get ready for the future because Ferrari is about to unveil something groundbreaking. A Ferrari Luce prototype has been spotted cruising the streets of Maranello, shrouded in heavy camouflage. We are diving deep into what this electric vehicle might look like, exploring the hints of retro design cues mixed with a brand new direction. You need to see the details that are starting to emerge from this prototype and discover if this is the clean slate Ferrari has been waiting for. Left serious questions hanging in the air. We analyzed the shift in Lewis Hamilton's tone and what this Canadian Grand Prix truly means for the team's 2026 project. This Canadian Grand Prix is now a critical checkpoint for Scuderia Ferrari. Will the SF26 deliver the necessary momentum, or will Miami be remembered as a warning sign of deeper development issues? Find out if Ferrari is building unstoppable momentum or if they are forced into damage limitation mode. Stay with us because the verdict on the Scuderia's direction is coming right now. Ferrari is on the cusp of a major transformation with the imminent unveiling of its first electric vehicle, the Ferrari Luce. A prototype of the new electric car was recently spotted navigating the streets of Maranello, shrouded in heavy camouflage, raising significant speculation about its design direction. The central question surrounding the Luce is whether it will embrace retro design aesthetics or establish a completely fresh visual language for the brand's electric future. Initial glimpses from the prototype suggest a complex design language. The low front end features a distinctive line sweeping across the front fenders, with subtle nods to the iconic Ferrari F40 visible on the bodywork, though these details could be the effect of the camouflage. The headlights are positioned low within the bumper, situated beneath the LED daytime running lights. Furthermore, the design of the lower front bumper air intakes bears a resemblance to those found on the F40, prompting debate over intentional homage versus coincidence. The side profile remains partially obscured by the camouflage, though visible elements indicate a low stance, large side mirrors, and the outline of the four doors. The rear design is entirely masked, though there are indications of large, round LED taillights and a substantial rear diffuser, the functional necessity of which remains unclear. The wheels, while not production-ready, suggest the Luce will feature large rolling stock wrapped in wide tires. Industry observers are keenly awaiting the reveal. The exterior styling is generating buzz, with speculation pointing toward a possible alignment between the exterior design and a retro interior theme. The arrival of the electric Ferrari is fast approaching, signaling a pivotal moment for the storied marque. Ferrari is gearing up for a significant unveiling, set to showcase its next electric vehicle, the Luce. This upcoming model is poised to redefine the brand's electric lineup, signaling a major step forward in Ferrari's electrification strategy. Industry watchers are keenly anticipating the reveal, as the electric Luce promises to blend Ferrari's signature performance and luxury with cutting-edge electric technology. Details regarding the design, performance specifications, and overall electric architecture of the Luce are expected to be detailed during the upcoming presentation. This launch is seen as a critical moment for Ferrari to solidify its position at the forefront of high-performance electric sports car manufacturing. Ferrari's next-generation power unit concept is generating significant debate within Formula One circles, suggesting a radical shift away from traditional horsepower maximization toward a philosophy centered on engine architecture, cooling, and aerodynamic efficiency. Technical discussions, including those at Race Tech, point toward an unconventional approach based on utilizing alternative materials and operating the engine at extremely high temperatures. The core objective of this rumored design is to unlock indirect performance gains by achieving tighter packaging and more aggressive aerodynamic solutions, even if it necessitates compromises in other areas. A highly speculative element involves the potential use of stainless steel for cylinder heads, a move that contrasts with the industry norm of using lightweight alloys. This material choice is theorized to support a fixed operating concept capable of sustaining significantly higher temperatures. The theoretical advantage of a hotter-running engine lies in reduced cooling demands. This could allow engineers to redesign cooling architecture, potentially leading to narrower sidepods, a more compact engine cover, and cleaner airflow toward the rear of the car, offering greater aerodynamic freedom in critical zones. Furthermore, improved thermal tolerance could enable a more aggressive internal component arrangement, enhancing chassis integration and packaging efficiency. However, this ambitious concept is fraught with risks. Experts caution that elevated operating temperatures do not automatically equate to better performance. Running the power unit at high temperatures accelerates wear across multiple systems, increasing stress on metallic components, accelerating seal degradation, and making electronic systems more vulnerable. In the modern F1 landscape, where reliability is paramount for multi-race durability, these risks are substantial. Another controversial theory links higher exhaust gas temperatures to improved aerodynamic effects, suggesting they could enhance systems like the flow-tailored manifold to direct airflow or exhaust energy for aerodynamic upwash. This theory faces scrutiny from fluid dynamics experts, who argue that hotter gases have lower density, potentially reducing their effective aerodynamic energy at speed. This proposed philosophy, prioritizing integration and efficiency over raw power, is particularly compelling given recent Formula One regulatory changes that have emphasized power unit performance while constraining chassis aerodynamic design. Despite the theoretical appeal, practical concerns remain. Technical observations suggest that current Ferrari imagery does not immediately support the extreme volume requirements implied by such a radical gamble. The central unresolved question remains whether the potential aerodynamic and packaging benefits will sufficiently offset the inherent risks to reliability and outright engine performance. The final validation of this concept will ultimately be determined by on-track results. Ferrari faces a critical test in Canada as the effectiveness of its ambitious Miami upgrade package and the competitiveness of the SF26 come under intense scrutiny. What was intended to be a significant turning point for the team's 2026 Formula One campaign has instead ignited fresh doubts regarding the direction of Maranello's development efforts. Earlier in the season, Ferrari appeared firmly established among the frontrunners, buoyed by renewed energy from Lewis Hamilton and consistent benchmark performances from Charles Leclerc. However, the results following the Miami Grand Prix have significantly eroded that confidence. To address the perceived gap to rivals, Ferrari deployed the largest technical update package of any team, introducing 11 separate upgrades in an aggressive bid to unlock more performance from the SF26. Instead of delivering a clear performance leap, the weekend resulted in confusion, with the car proving difficult to manage, especially in changing conditions. This has fueled speculation that some complex aerodynamic elements did not translate effectively from simulation environments to real-world racing, forcing the team into an extended analysis phase. A noticeable shift in tone from Lewis Hamilton has amplified these concerns. His increased frustration following the American weekend has intensified internal discussions about whether the team's development trajectory is sound. Hamilton's feedback carries significant technical and psychological weight as Ferrari seeks to build momentum in a rapidly evolving competitive landscape. The broader competitive context is also a major factor. Mercedes has shown encouraging development, McLaren is proving capable of consistent front-running challenges, and Red Bull remains a formidable benchmark. If Ferrari fails to demonstrate a convincing response in Canada, the narrative could shift from title contention to defending its current standing in the hierarchy. For Ferrari, the fear is that Miami signaled a deeper development issue. The Canadian Grand Prix has thus transformed into a crucial technical and psychological checkpoint for the 2026 project. The outcome in Montreal will determine whether Miami is viewed as a flawed experiment or an early warning sign of a fundamental development problem, signaling whether the Scuderia is building momentum or is already forced into damage limitation mode.